Keeping commitments and seizing responsibility. This is part of the Building Bridges to Success series. No matter whether you want to write a book, get a promotion, or even qualify for astronaut training, you won't get very far if you have a hard time taking on responsibility or if you have trouble keeping your word. Keeping promises and taking on responsibility is easy with the right motivation to do so. If I show you a picture of someone lounging on their new yacht, you might find that picture somewhat inspirational. But if I could show you a picture of you lounging on your new yacht, well, that would really keep you focused on your financial goals. If I could awaken your senses and imagination so that you could taste the lobster being served to you by your very own major domo while lounging on your yacht with a good-looking companion at your side, well, then you would be unstoppable. Our reasons, our inspiration for accomplishing anything in this world are layered and varied and very personal. The secret to being better at keeping promises or taking on responsibility is to be much more attuned to your own motivations, and that's what we will be accomplishing in this session. Keeping your promises and taking on responsibility demonstrates your integrity. Integrity is a very desirable quality. A person with integrity is solid, constant, and has credibility. It means you are accountable and are able to succeed at what you take on. We want and expect integrity from others. You want your date to be on time because that means they want to make a good impression on you. You want your employees to be reliable so you don't have to watch them like a hawk, which leaves you free to do other work. And you expect your friends to be there for you in good times and bad. When we have integrity, our kids can count on us to pick them up after school, and our workmates know we will hold up our end of a project. Trust and integrity just go hand in hand. When people see that you keep your promises, they know that you're serious and that you care. And that's how we begin to make an impact on the world. But the importance of integrity goes much deeper than just influencing others. When you keep your commitments and promises and take on responsibility, you are influencing yourself the most. You are proving to yourself that you are worthy and that you can do it. You don't have to rely on what others think of you because you know the truth. You're gaining experience, and that shows you what you're capable of. It's in these experiences that self-esteem and self-confidence are born. Doing something big like charging into a burning building or inventing something that will save the planet would, of course, bring you lots of attention. But more often than not, real integrity is built bit by bit, doing the small, everyday tasks that some might consider boring, like making a promised phone call or finishing your school or work assignments. You build integrity when you show up on time to see a friend. And you build integrity when you hold up your hand and volunteer when your boss asks for extra help. And yes, these things aren't as fun or exciting as inventing something that will save the world, but the truth is that when people see that they can count on you for the boring things, they know that they can probably count on you to do the fun and exciting stuff too. So we need to work on two things. We need to find creative ways to make the boring stuff fun, and we need to alleviate any fear of failure or of trying something new. Once the boring stuff is fun, being dependable is easy. Once you realize this fear of doing something new is actually not a fear, but an intense feeling of being aware of the present moment, well, then you can make this feeling your best ally because you realize that it's this feeling that's responsible for creating your best work. An example of this is beginner's luck. You see it all the time. Someone does something for the very first time and just blows everyone's mind. Why? Because they are very focused. They have been paying strict attention. They have internalized the advice from other people who know how to do it, and then they succeed. Later, when they try it again, they don't pay as much attention, and they wonder where their beginner's luck went. Learning how to use this intense focus to your advantage helps you gain experience and confidence. This is really the only way to gain confidence. You have to do things to gain experience. You have to go out and do things, all kinds of things. You have to succeed. You have to fail. You have to fall on your face. You have to experience what it's like to keep your promises. Experience is the greatest of all teachers, and it's the only thing that will make you better and better in time. This doesn't mean that if a promise starts to put you in a bad situation that you have to stick with it. There's nothing wrong with renegotiating or asking to be released from a commitment, as long as it doesn't leave the other person in the lurch. If, however, you can't get free, or if by doing so you really risk your integrity, it's often best to go ahead and honor the commitment. The author of the Chronicles of Narnia, C.S. Lewis, said, "Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one else is watching." No one else may be watching, but remember, you're watching. You see everything you do, and it influences who you believe yourself to be for the rest of your life. In this session, we're going to work on the most challenging part of integrity, fear. We're going to create strong, highly personal tools that can turn any feelings of fear or worry into emotions that are more constructive and helpful in assisting you to keep your promises and to have the courage to take on new responsibilities. We will teach you how to turn the boring jobs into exciting tasks you can't wait to get to. We do this by accessing your creative imagination and helping you manufacture the exact unique images and lessons that you need to drive you forward in your success. This is Keeping Commitments and Seizing Responsibility. This session is part of the Building Bridges to Success series. Each part of the series is very impactful on its own, but sometimes we're not the best judge of where we may need the most help. Many clients find that doing the entire series in order has the greatest amount of effect. We often find that talent and hard work is only the beginning of what we need to have to succeed. Developing skills and finding the right mentors and coaches are also essential. Successful people find the single biggest missing key is mastering your potential for passion, and that means learning to use your brain and emotions in the most productive way. This comprehensive series will allow you to hone your ability to use your own emotional mind to create what you want. Our emotions drive us, and this incredible driving force is the only power that can bring your dreams to light. This is the force that turns thought to reality. And for those who master this ability, the possibilities are endless. Today, we can access your emotional mind and activate those hidden switches that will turn on your success. These switches are your ability to focus, your ability to imagine, and your ability to begin to build and bring what you imagine into reality. We are all born for greatness. We just have to tap into that inherent ability inside of us. In the Building Bridges to Success series, we explore keeping commitments and seizing responsibility. This session teaches you how to be comfortable and confident making commitments and assuming responsibility. Plotting and planning a winning strategy. This session helps you cultivate your abilities to develop a plan of action that will produce the results you want. Ready, Set, Go plants the emotional cues you need to burst forward and take the massive sustained action that will carry you through to the finish line. Harmony in organization opens up your skills for seeing the big picture and keeping tabs on what must be done. Your procrastination adjustment helps you finally conquer the worries and concerns that let you keep your brilliant ideas from bursting forth into the world. Gathering your winning team hones your abilities to recognize which mentors and coaches you need to further your achievements. Planting your gratitude deepens your ability to be grateful and expands your comprehension of how thankfulness and genuine appreciation opens more doors to success. You are worthy amplifies your sense of self-worth, confidence, and self-respect, allowing your self-esteem to bloom into a force that will sustain and protect you throughout your life. Hanging on to your health strengthens your emotional commitment to a healthy lifestyle and diet and gives you a new passion for exercise and fitness. This entire program will create a profound shift in your emotional thinking that will lead to vast changes on how you strategize and accomplish your goals. This series allows you to completely overhaul how you choose to think and feel about what you want to do and how to get there. You will finally allow yourself to devise and execute the steps that will make all your dreams become reality. People often ask if they are capable of reaching a state of hypnosis. The truth is, anyone is capable of meditating, and everyone is capable of reaching a state of hypnosis. Remember when your teachers and parents asked you to focus on your schoolwork? Hypnosis is the process of learning and reaching a state of deeper, active focus. You've been in this state anytime you were enjoying a movie, or writing a story, or playing music, or just daydreaming. Your brain shifts all the time from your awake mind to your sleeping mind and into your theta brain waves, where you are passionate, focused, and creative. This is the place where your imagination lives. This is the gear you shift into to reach your deepest emotions. When you're in this gear, you're bypassing that negative voice, you know the one that tells you to not waste your time doing that, or you can't do it, or you're not good enough. You're bypassing that negative voice and reaching down where you decide what you really want. This is the place where you fall in love, where you say yes to the wedding proposal, where you decide on the things that matter to you most. It's where you make your most lasting decisions. It's the place where you decide exactly how you feel about yourself and what you believe you're capable of achieving. Learning to access this state on purpose when you need it will increase your productivity, your creativity, and bring your dreams to reality. Hypnosis and neuro-linguistic programming have become incredibly popular lately, and there are good reasons for that. Learning how to more fully access this space and use it to your advantage allows you to be more productive like an athlete. When athletes are in the zone, they're focused and intent on their game. In this zone, business people find that they're able to get incredible amounts of work done and achieve great things in a short amount of time. You will find that many areas of your life become fuller and richer from mastering the use of your emotional brain power. To begin, you should make yourself comfortable. So find a place to sit where you'll have about 30 minutes all to yourself with no distractions. Make sure that this is a place where you can sit or recline, but not a place where you would normally fall asleep. Once you find that perfect place to relax, spend a few minutes trying out different positions. Make sure your hands are lying comfortably by your side. Are you ready? Let's begin. Just close your eyes and rest. First, just bring your attention to your breath. Notice what it feels like to breathe. Maybe the air feels cooler going in, warmer going out. As you breathe, just concentrate on letting the top of your head relax. Now let your face and your forehead relax. Your mind and your body are already beginning to relax. You're smoothing out any lines or tension on your forehead and around your mouth. Let your neck relax, and let that feeling of relaxation come down over your shoulders. They're dropping down, letting relaxation flow down your arms. And then concentrate on really feeling it flow out of the tips of your fingers. Relaxation is now flowing down your back, down your front, down into your legs. Let your feet feel quiet and still. Repeat after me in your mind. 5, I'm going deeper and deeper. 4, I'm going deeper and deeper. 3, I'm going deeper and deeper. 2, I'm going deeper and deeper. And 1, now I am deep. Notice that in this space, right here, you feel calm, happy, and a little excited. You can feel that excitement beginning to tingle through your body. Now, use your bright, big, beautiful imagination and see that you are standing in front of an old, distinguished theater. There are red velvet ropes by the door. You can see the shining colors of the neon signs. It's evening, and you can feel a bit of chill in the air. Look down at your clothes. Notice you are dressed up nicely, looking your best. In a few moments, we will go inside the theater. You're here to rehearse a play. You feel calm, in control, and happy because you are using your imagination. What you see and hear will be rich and vivid and so much fun. It's time to let the magic begin. Go into the lobby. See that it's a large, beautiful room. There are plush, soft carpets on the floor and posters of shows on the walls. You've seen someplace similar before. Now feel yourself walk across the room. Enter the auditorium and let the doors swing silently behind you as you go in. Notice how the air changes in here. You feel so happy and excited. You can see rows and rows of velvet seats for the audience. The air in this big room feels cool, and it's filled with anticipation. The ceiling is very high. Notice that way on the other side of the room is a stage with a curtain. There are lights on the stage. You can feel little bubbles of excitement wanting to rise up in your chest. Little bubbles like the bubbles in a bottle of champagne. You feel excited and full of anticipation. There are actors up on the stage, and the director is there too. Notice as you look at the stage, you begin to get the feeling that up there on the stage are all the answers you seek. You can feel that once you step on that stage, you will know immediately how you really feel about things. As you walk through the theater, you can hear your footsteps. With each footstep, you feel happier and more relaxed. It's becoming easier and easier to feel truly happy as you walk towards the stage. Now, as your foot touches the stage, let a new wonderful feeling flow through your body. You feel a beautiful sense of calm and emotional wisdom flow through you like warm, clear water. You can easily feel what it is that you want to accomplish. You know exactly how smart you are, how worthy you are. You can feel that while you still have a lot to learn, just knowing that you have challenges in front of you feels exhilarating. The director smiles at you and says it's time to begin rehearsal. The first actor to deliver his lines is Daniel. Notice that he's a tall man with black hair and a shy smile. Daniel's wearing a t-shirt and jeans with work boots on his feet. In the play, he has many speaking lines, and he also helps with the set decorations. It's easy for your imagination to see how hard Daniel works painting the decorations. You can see how colorful and beautiful the decorations are. This is Daniel's first time in the theater. He doesn't have much experience, so he makes mistakes. As Daniel speaks his lines, he's not perfect, but you feel like giving him a big, encouraging smile because you know he is trying so hard. Everyone appreciates how beautiful the set has turned out. You can feel your appreciation too. Painting the sets may have been hard, boring work, But Daniel has shown the director and you how dependable he is by sticking to his tasks. Daniel finishes his scene and all of you jump to your feet in applause. Daniel has improved so much. Feel the bubbles of excitement for him swell up in your chest. It feels so good. Daniel is proving himself to the actors and the director and to you. His hard work and commitment is paying off. It feels so good. Each time you complete a task that others are counting on you to do well, make sure to stop and feel those bubbles of happiness and excitement. They are your reward, so you always enjoy feeling them. Nancy is up next. She is short with brown hair. Nancy is outgoing and friendly. You can feel how much you like Nancy. Her part has only a few speaking lines. Nancy is responsible for making the costumes for the actors. She has been acting and making costumes for a long time. Nancy is good delivering her lines, and you know you will be able to count on her during the performance. Feel how nice it feels to know that Nancy will play her part well. Nancy and the director are now talking about the costumes. The costumes are not ready yet. Notice how uncomfortable you feel knowing that the costumes are not done. You like Nancy and feel worried knowing that you may not be able to count on her. It doesn't feel good. Nancy tells everyone when she expects to have the costumes done, and she asks for help. Now that Nancy has help and people to hold her accountable, she will make sure the costumes are done. Everyone feels a little better. Notice how that feels. It feels like a weight has been taken off of your chest. The costumes will be ready on time. Each time you complete an important task, make sure to stop and feel that weight of responsibility lift from you. This wonderful feeling is your reward for a job well done. The next actor is John. He has blonde hair and blue eyes. He has only just arrived at rehearsal. John forgot to put the time of the rehearsal in his schedule. Notice how everyone feels annoyed because John was supposed to read first, but he was late. John is often late. You feel worried about John showing up on time for the performance. John smiles brightly at everyone. He shows you the new phone he just got and the schedule of reminders he has created. Now John will easily be able to keep his promise to the group. You can count on him to be there. You feel like you want to laugh with John because you feel so relieved. It feels so good to be able to depend on your fellow actors. When you are punctual, make sure to notice fully how great it feels to be on time. It feels like you are fitting well into the groove of your life. You can feel a glow of warmth and happiness, knowing that others can count on you. You always make sure to feel this glow. It is your reward for being dependable and on time. Now it is your turn to act. You arrived at rehearsal on time and ready. You know your lines. You can feel a familiar feeling beginning to build inside of you. It starts high up in your stomach. It's not a pleasant feeling. Some may call it fear, but you know that this feeling is really your ally. It's this feeling that helps you be ready and prepared to deliver your very best work. Notice that this feeling doesn't last very long. As you begin to act, the feeling changes. You begin to feel grateful. You know what you're supposed to do. You are happy and ready to accomplish what you came here for. Nothing feels like this. Nothing feels this good. You feel truly alive, vibrant, and enthusiastic. Others may sit on the sideline, but you act. You do what needs to be done. You accomplish what you set out to do. You can feel your confidence soar. You have learned to appreciate this intense feeling because it helps you succeed. You can do what you want. You can finish what you start. You can succeed at what you work to do. Your scene is flawless. Your body moves easily. Your mind is focused and sharp. Your lines flow from one after the other in perfect order. When you finish, the director is very happy. Your fellow actors are applauding because you've done so well and proven yourself to be capable. You've proven yourself to be someone others can count on. You are professional in your words and actions. The director is speaking now. He is in charge and everyone takes his advice. He speaks to you about working as a team and being accountable to each other. He tells you to only take on the commitments you are confident you can do. It's important that you write down the days and times you are expected to be there. Everyone is counting on you. There is nothing without your contribution. He tells you that what you think is fear is just the uncomfortable feeling of being intensely ready. This feeling is part of your strength. It's necessary and vital to your success. This uncomfortable feeling only lasts a little while before it begins to morph into the beautiful feelings of gratitude, satisfaction, and bliss. This achievement feels amazing. This achievement allows you to reach forward to grasp each rung of the ladder of success. This experience brings you the wisdom and happiness you desire. The director tells you that if you find you need help or advice to accomplish your goals, to go ahead and ask for that help. He implores you to do your best. Doing your best is the best gift you can give to the world. the world is just waiting to enjoy your unique talents and perspective. Now, let your wonderful, brilliant imagination change scenes. Picture in your mind a gym where people go to work out and get stronger. There are weights and exercise machines here. The music playing is upbeat and exciting. This is a place where people come to make their muscles stronger. But this gym is special. It has a new machine. This will make your responsibility muscles stronger every time you use it and help you be more comfortable trying new things. As you walk past the treadmills and stationary bikes, you see the responsibility machine. It looks like a photo booth. Go ahead and step behind the curtain and take a seat on the stool. In front of you are lots of buttons. There are instructions written next to the buttons. Notice you can still hear the music playing in the gym, but in here it's muffled and quieter. There is a button marked New Adventures. In the past, if you have felt shy or worried about trying new things, pushing this button will change that. Go ahead, push the button. Soft red lights begin to blink. Flashing on the screen in front of you are hundreds of quick pictures of you doing things you may have never done before. You see yourself writing books, climbing mountains, running marathons. You are speaking at a conference, going on trips, and playing with animals. There are lots of pictures of you flashing on the screen, doing the things that you have always wanted to try but were afraid to do. Notice how seeing these images is making your heart beat fast, but it feels happy and light. Your mouth feels like it wants to smile. As the images fly by, your adventure muscles are getting very strong. Now push the button marked Responsibility is Fun. Beautiful green light fills the booth. The screen is flashing pictures that you realize are coming directly from your life. You are thinking so many ways to make some of the more difficult or boring jobs that you have to do fun and exciting. You are thinking of putting some pretty things on your desk. You're thinking of putting up pictures of friends and family where you can see them while you work. You're thinking of listening to music. You're thinking of making a game of seeing how fast you can get the job done. You're imagining asking a friend to keep you company while you finish the task. You're thinking of setting a timer to work in quick bursts with small breaks in between. And now the light inside the booth is turning a brilliant purple as your biggest, greatest idea comes on the screen. That big idea is to keep in mind how these small, boring jobs are part of the bigger, more important, more satisfying and wonderful goal you are working toward. Your stick-to-the-task muscles have grown considerably. No one can beat you at getting the tough stuff done now. Here in the booth, know that you are aware of the ways that you have struggled with responsibility. Feel now that just sitting in the booth is quiet and calming. feel now that those things that block you from accomplishing your goals are just melting away. Melting and flowing down from your head to your chest, down your arms to your legs, and then leaving right out the bottom of your feet. Leaving you feeling lighter, stronger, quicker, and more energetic. As we come to an end, amplify and magnify all that you have seen and felt. Amplify and magnify now on purpose your resolve to be true to your word, to keep your promises no matter how small. Amplify and magnify your promise to yourself to work on these goals that will make you happy and bring more satisfaction to your life. Say out loud after me, I am responsible for my promises. I am honest with myself and others. I am fearless. I am heroic. I will accept responsibility for my success. I believe in myself. I am fearless. I am heroic. I will accept responsibility for my success. I believe in myself. As we end, take a big deep breath to bring lots of energy and drive back into your body. Take another big deep breath to cleanse your mind of any remaining blocks. And take a big deep breath to be ready to get going on your commitments and responsibilities. Your mind is coming awake. You are happy, ready to work, ready to accomplish, and ready to be responsible. As you open your eyes, notice how amazing you feel. You are energized, happy, alert, and you feel more centered in your ability to use your emotional mind to create the world you want. You are ready to get out there and achieve all your dreams. I'm Michelle Holmes with Hypnosis Works for You. Please give us a review and tell us about your success with this session. Connect with me at hypnosisworksforyou.com. Check out our other great programs, our upcoming events, or schedule your own private session with me today. I've had so much fun working with you. Remember, success comes from mastering your most important piece of technology, your brain. We help creative people use what they think and how they feel to flip the switch to success in their personal and professional lives. We can help you be just one step away from crossing the bridge where all your hopes and dreams come true.